What is a prescription DUI? Now, if you've recently been arrested for a prescription drug DUI, or if you have a loved one going through the process, stick around. I think you're gonna like this video. My name is Dodd. I've been a criminal defense attorney here in San Diego County since 2004. My firm is Dodd Law. Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. Let's help educate the public. Now, what is a prescription DUI? We get a lot of these cases, especially with our younger clients. Adderall, Xanax, other prescription drugs that you take and then you decide to drive and you get pulled over and all of a sudden you're arrested for a prescription DUI. Now, what do they have to prove in order for you to be convicted of a prescription drug DUI? Now, the common case we get is when somebody takes Adderall, somebody takes Xanax, somebody takes some other prescription drugs, and they're driving erratically. And the officers observe that and they pull you over. Now, the first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna look at your objective symptomology, and officers are trained and experienced in what to look for when somebody is under the influence of prescription drugs. They're gonna make you do field sobriety tests, because remember, what they have to prove is that as a result of the prescription medication, you were unable to operate the motor vehicle with the caution characteristics of a sober person in similar circumstances. So what that means is if you're driving, you're weaving down the freeway, you're running through stop signs, you're running through stoplights, you're driving really slow and impeding traffic, and the officers pull you over and they see your face, you have a lax jaw, you look lethargic, they can tell your eyes are dilated, and you get out and you're doing field sobriety tests, you're almost falling over, then those are all objective symptomology of somebody who's under the influence of a prescription drug, because you were unable to operate that vehicle with the caution characteristics of a sober person in similar or like circumstances. So you will get hit with a prescription drug DUI. We're gonna go to court, and typically what's gonna happen in court, there's a possibility, depending on your levels in your blood, because you're going to end up doing a blood test, and then we'll know exactly what's in your system, how much is in your system, what the active ingredient is in your system. And there's a possibility that based on that, we can get the case reduced down to something like a wet reckless. Or if you have very high levels in your case, then the next issue becomes, was the blood drawn properly? Was there a reason for the stop? If all those pan out, then it really becomes an issue of working out the best possible outcome for you. And really what's gonna happen is it is a misdemeanor. You're gonna have to do some programs. You're gonna have to do some NA classes, possibility of a MAD class, and some volunteer work. And then eventually, after a couple of years, if you're successful on probation, we can come back and we can get the case dismissed or expunged. So don't think if you take prescription drugs and you're driving and you get pulled over that you can't get arrested for a prescription drug DUI. It happens all the time. If you're taking prescription drugs, do not drive, because you're putting everyone in danger. And remember, if you kill somebody under the influence of a prescription drug, you could be charged with manslaughter. I hope this video helps. Have a great day.